Hey everybody, what's going on? It is, why do I still have the urge to call myself Ham at Shreds? My old account. Everybody, this is Seymour DeMonica, and I'm giving a quick little update on the status of my Nocturne LP. I've not discontinued it. In fact, I'm still playing it as I speak. It's just that I've looked at my recent videos on my LP since I had come back from my year and a half unintentional break, and I'm coming away just feeling as though I'm trying, I guess, too hard to be entertaining. It's really hard. I looked at my old videos on me playing Nocturne. I was much better at keeping a conversation going. I had a far easier, for many reasons beyond just the game itself, but I had a far easier time just staying interesting, staying engaging. Now, at hour 50, hour 60 plus in, it's really hard to keep it just generally fun to listen to. Just basically, I've lost a lot of... It's not just because of that. Being a Let's Player has never been a natural skill of mine. I think I've lost a lot of confidence in the last 2 or 3 years. And so I guess my commentary's gotten worse in general, in my opinion. But again, it's not just that. It is also because of the game. And I think because of that, I don't just want to pump out content, you know? I've sometimes felt the urge to do just that. I mean, if you want to not make it big, making it big is almost down to exclusively luck at this point. But if you do work hard enough and you chase enough trends, yeah, you're going to get a lot more clout, you're going to get a lot more attention. And so I've at times tried to do that, but I don't just want to finish an LP for the sake of it. I don't just want to pump out content. I don't just want to be essentially a league above dead air, you know? So what I plan to do is commentate over the rest of the game, but in a more casual fashion, and not worry about staying interesting every single second that I'm trying to play the game and trying to grind my way through a dungeon, trying to figure out what to do, trying to figure out an enemy's a strategy around a certain boss fight, that kind of thing. Now, with other LPs, sticking to what I've been doing, how long has it been? Like almost 3.5 years since I've started doing this. Granted, I've more recently begun to that's the word. I've begun to trim my videos down and more heavily edit them, and so that's also another reason why videos are slower, and it's just really hard to commit myself mentally to being like, okay, I gotta, sit down for hours and hours and hours trying to make this funny, trying to make this fun to watch, and trying to make myself look good. Sometimes I don't even need to do that. Sometimes I'm just naturally amazing, but a lot of the time I'm not naturally amazing, so I've been trying to... I've been inspired by other LPers I've watched to just kind of trim my videos down. I used to have it be a point of pride that I didn't edit my videos much. I used to be very good at just, at least from what I remember, I could be very much misremembering, but I used to have a much easier time staying interesting for all the games that I was playing. I think I've just lost a lot of confidence in these last couple or so years, and I'm trying to get that back. And so I think a good way of getting that back would be to practice casually, and because I also want to finish this LP because it's such an important LP, I'm just gonna do it not off camera. I'm gonna be recording myself doing it, but off-ish camera and casually, and hopefully with things in my life right now starting to return to the normal-esque that it used to be. Things are getting better. I'm just generally, just blanket statement, things are getting better, so my commentary will improve, but right now I don't want to mentally commit myself to this LP like I have been for the sake of pumping out content. That's not what I want to do for the very few people who do watch my content. Whether it be 2-3 people or 50,000 to 1 million people, I would have that same stance. I'm a very self-conscious person. Anyway, that's basically it. The LP's not done. Whenever I am done with the game, I plan to upload the last, maybe hour to an hour and a half of me playing the game, and then I'm gonna hopefully hopefully do a mega edit of all my best cuts and takes and edits from the entire LP, and that will be my passion project for, I guess, probably a good few weeks. Making all the older episodes like I make the new ones, at least this parts that I try to keep in. So anyway, that's basically it. So I'm still cranking out videos. I got a video on what was it? What the Golf coming up. This really fun golf game that I just played. I went through my backlog of Humble Bundle Choice subscription. I forgot that I had one, so I've now added like hundreds of games to my Steam library. I'm gonna go through a barrage of those, like I did with the Steam Next Fest demos, probably. I have other games that I really want to play on stream. I had considered playing Power Wash Simulator for one. Going back to House Flipper. For some reason, I'm really wanting to get back into those dad kind of games, like those like dad job simulators. I don't know why they're calling to me. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I think anybody who has watched all the way through, or even part of it, just to kind of get the gist and be on their way, no matter how many seconds of this video you've watched, thank you. And I'll see you guys whenever I finally finish this game. Okay.